Thanks for joining us in the Green Room from the Heritage Foundation. I'm Rob Bluey, and today we're joined by Senator Richard Shelby. He's the senior senator from Alabama and the ranking Republican on the Senate Banking Committee. Senator, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
You've called the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau the most powerful yet unaccountable agency within the federal government. Why should Americans be concerned about it?
Well, they should be worried about it because you've got so much power vested in one person. Power to change financial products, to veto them, a agency that is not subject to appropriations by the Congress, is not subject to a board like, the Federal Reserve has a board of governors, FDIC has a board of governors, has a, members board, but one person, unaccountable to Congress, unaccountable to really no one, someone that would be hard to remove from if they were confirmed.
What reforms or changes would you make to this agency?
3 changes. One, make the Czar accountable to a board. In other words, create a board like the Federal Reserve has, like FDIC has, and so forth, like the SEC has, Securities and Exchange Commission. Secondly, make it subject to annual appropriations, not be getting part of the Federal Reserve's money, but come before Congress, justify what they're doing, and so forth. And thirdly, make it as part of their mandate that they have to consider the safety and soundness of what they create or what they veto. Will this have an impact on the safety and soundness of our financial institutions?
Given the Senate Banking Committee's party line approval of Richard Cordray to head the new bureau, do you think that once this reaches the floor, there will be an opportunity to reform or even eliminate the bureau entirely?
44 of us have written a letter, Republicans, to the President and asked for these 3 changes that I mentioned. Accountability, that is through the appropriation process, change the one person to a board, and third, make it as part of their mandate subject to the safety and soundness, of our financial institutions as they create or veto products. We haven't heard from the President. Maybe he's off campaigning. Maybe he's not in tune. I'm not sure. But at the same time, we asked for 3, we thought, reasonable changes. We haven't heard from him yet. And until we hear from him, I don't believe that we're going to confirm anyone. I hope not.
Will Senate Republicans block President Obama's ability to make a recess appointment in this case?
That would be up to the leadership. Senator McConnell would make that call with the caucus. I would hope they would. We have thus far, and I hope we will in the future. I think it would be devastating if we let him make a recess appointment, but that's a call of the leadership.
What's your message to consumers who are facing new fees, like the $5 debit card fee from Bank of America that resulted from the Durbin Amendment to Dodd-Frank?
They got a right to do that. If it works and the consumers buy it, so that's part of the free market. But I don't think the government should set prices and policies like Senator Durbin's talked about and President Obama has alluded to. The market ought to set that. And if the consumers don't like it, they'll revolt against it. They'll change that policy. If they can absorb it for convenience, they will take it.
Senator, thanks for joining us at Heritage.
Thank you.
For the Heritage Foundation, I'm Rob Bluey.